Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Disney Reel to Reel, a deep delve into the Disney animated canon. I'm coming to you guys on Christmas Day, 6 in the morning. And, yeah, we're just gonna keep things short and sweet this go around. So this year, there's kind of been a drought with episode postings. I am wise to that. But not for lack of trying. God, this year, man, it has just beaten the crap out of all of us. I'm sure a lot of you can relate. That might even be an understatement for some of you. But yeah, it has definitely affected the posting schedule. Uh, and I've been constantly trying to get more episodes written up, get more guests involved. But in doing so, because of the nature of things, we've had to make a couple of setbacks. Um, Namely, that there will be fewer logos by commissioned artists going forward. Um, it the economy, I think, speaks for itself. Um, and I am really struggling to find more people that are intrigued by this project and wanting to share more voices and perspectives on all things Disney, of course. It's just not been a great time to talk about the company right now, unless you're in like the really established, like influencer vlogger, like a or if your project has been syndicated by other platforms and stuff like that. I should also note that our 3-year anniversary special was probably the most offensive thing I've ever done in a long while. Bad enough to like, I don't know, maybe lead a couple of listeners to leave. And while I will apologize for not adding a content warning to that as soon as it was uploaded, I cannot stress that Disney Reel to Reel is targeted toward a more mature audience. And while I understand that people can be sensitive about certain subject matter, the intent of the show is not to appeal to families. Um, just a little cover my ass there. But I will continue to be mindful of what I choose to put out into the world and provide as many warnings, or maybe I can go back to adding disclaimers at the beginning of each episode if that comes up. Um, but I will try to do better. I think it's run its course by now, especially after the wonderful, fortuitous interviews that I've been granted over the year. Um, Things that I would have expected to happen like 5 to 10 years down the line happen just when I least expected them. Uh, but yeah, we certainly can't expect any content like that particular episode after having just talked with JB Kaufman. This is just that can't happen anymore. Also, I understand that the Belle episode has been delayed quite a bit. We're still waiting on the commissioned logo for that, and it will be the last one that I will provide on the main feed. Um, Socials may be a different story, but I think we've reached the end of an era there. So now you will see going forward these logos which I have edited that feature the particular films or sequences we'll be discussing against our glorious little background. And I really like the new look, and I hope you guys will too. So yeah, that has just been the situation for this little independent project. We've already got 3 episodes planned for next year, although I will say that there will probably be another gap for the first 3 months as I'm involved in community theater productions and work, hoopla, But I'm still trying to get stuff out. And I think after 3 years, that is a really big freaking deal. I do not take that lightly. And I'm so incredibly grateful that there have been a fair number of listeners tuning in to every episode that comes out from all corners of the world. I that is just insane to me that people that people on the other side of the Atlantic or the Pacific care what I have to say about Disney, let alone stateside. I know that next year is going to be a very big one in terms of personal growth, but the podcast it's still to be determined. Um, so I hope that those of you who have been sticking around will continue to do so. I really appreciate all of the listenership, and I would like to try to get a bit more engagement this year. Maybe under the comments of this particular episode, you could probably share what your favorite moments were from the year, or any particular film or sequence that was appealing to you or interested you, or you learned something new. Because that's something I feel like has been neglected for a while. I haven't been hearing from you guys. I would really appreciate hearing your voices. And not just for any like algorithmic boost or whatever. I really do want to know, because otherwise I'm just talking into a tin can microphone all the time. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, all the fun things, and a very happy, productive, healthy new year. From all of us here at Disney Reel to Reel, have a magical day.